What is good, people? Welcome back to my channel. So new information has just been given to us regarding a leaked list of commentary prompts for Todd Grisham found within the game files. Obviously, when a new boxer is added to the game, the commentary team have to go back into the booth and record new lines of dialogue for that specific fighter. So this is a pretty credible insight into who could be coming to the game. Now, this information comes to us by way of Crooks the Great. So shout out to him, guys, and make sure you go to his channel, like and subscribe, show him some support. So right here in the first photo, we have Ricardo Mayorga, Shakur Stevenson, and Teofimo Lopez. All fighters already confirmed to be on the roster or already in the game. Along with them, we have a huge name of Roberto Durán, the Hands of Stone. Now, if you're an old school boxing fan, even if you're a casual fan, you should know who Roberto Durán is. His legendary fights with Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, and Tommy Hearns. He is one of the four kings, so that is definitely a huge addition to the game that I'm sure we will all love. Along with Roberto Durán, we have Sergey Kovalev, Sky Nicholson, and Stephen Fulton. Let's move to the next photo. This, in my opinion, is the biggest name they could add to the roster. Definitely a top 3 name that they could add to the roster, and that is Iron Mike Tyson. I would be so shocked if Mike Tyson does not come to this game. He is like #1 fan favorite boxer outside of Floyd Mayweather, and he has also gave his likeness to multiple video games over the year, so he has no problems issuing out his likeness. Only issue could be is that he's possibly signed an exclusive contract with EA, but Tyson Fury and Muhammad Ali are both in the UFC games and also in Undisputed, so I'm of the assumption that they do not sign exclusive contracts when they sign to EA. Isn't this like the ultimate nuclear bomb of DLC characters they could add? This would decimate all, like everybody in the community would be hyped for Mike Tyson. Next on the list, we have standout names Shakur Stevenson and Virgil Ortiz Jr. Now, both of these fighters were officially confirmed on the original roster, but there have been claims in the background that some of the contracts have expired or have to be renegotiated, so we are not 100% sure if they are coming to the game, but I find it very difficult to believe they would have Shakur Stevenson, an A-list modern day fighter, on the roster and would let him slip through their fingers. In the next photo, we have exciting names CURMEL MOTON. Now, I am 95% sure CURMEL MOTON will be in the game, as he previously did a tweet and delete post about Undisputed and the time he was at Las Vegas headquarters being scanned into the game. We also have Gennady Golovkin. Now, it was my understanding that Undisputed have been in talks with him and his agency, but these talks were not going very well.
The worst thing that I hear is like when they have an agency, and I'm like, oh, jeez. You know, like the Gennady Golovkin call is still funny, because if it was Tom Loeffler still in charge, we would have had a deal in 2 days. He hired this new agency. It was the worst phone call we ever had. It was the funniest thing.
But things may have changed and they may have come to some sort of agreement. Then we have the biggest name that I think the player base are looking for outside of Mike Tyson, and that is Floyd Money Mayweather. This is a name that would make all of the casuals and all of the hardcores go crazy. I know many players would like him into the game, and I know he has previously spoke on whether he will be in the game, and he had this to say.
There's a boxing video game just came out, Undisputed. It came out in October.
Oh.
What would it take to get you added to that game?
It's possible. It's possible. I just need everybody to sit back, buckle your seatbelt, because I may be on the next game.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
you know, everything takes time.
Yes, sir.
We communicate, and everything takes time.
So as you heard there, they are definitely in communications and talking about adding him into the game. And the thing that gives me hope is Teofimo Lopez. Now, Teofimo Lopez was surprise added to the game, but before he was added to the game, anytime he spoke about being in Undisputed, he would always mention Undisputed 2 and have things like this to say.
Are you in the Undisputed Boxing video game, Teo?
That's a great question. Really, I'm excited. I'm really happy. Yeah, I definitely have been talking with them, and with Undisputed. Definitely, you guys should probably see me in Undisputed too.
So I'm under the assumption that they're under some type of NDA, some type of agreement that whenever they mention being in the game, they always say specifically the second version of the game, not this one, just to lessen any suspicions. So I do believe there is a big chance he could be in this game. Now we come to the final photo, and it has the fighter I would be most excited for, the fighter I want most in this game out of all of the fighters on that list, and that is Gervonta Tank Davis. This dude is tailor-made for this game. He's like a mini Mike Tyson, crazy KO, beautiful boxing style, beautiful boxing IQ, and he is incredibly popular with the casuals and the hardcore fan base. But again, previously he had this to say on whether he will be in Undisputed.
What about games? You fight night, Undisputed. Why aren't you in Undisputed? Is there a reason?
They never contacted me.
Probably figured that it was probably too expensive to reach out to.
No, they never tried. They never tried.
Interesting. I don't know why they wouldn't try and put you in the game. What about EA Sports? Because I heard they're working on a new fight night.
I never heard. I never knew they was coming out with that.
Now, if you're in the community, that video went viral and all of us were thinking to ourselves, what on earth is going on? They didn't bother to ask Tank Davis, and I think that was quite embarrassing for Steel City. I know for a fact they saw that video, and you can see from his like energy and his aura in the video that he would be open to be in the game, and he's actually quite disappointed that he wasn't asked to be in the game. So I definitely think they would have rectified that, approached him about being in the game, so I can 100% see him added in the game in future. And on that note, that is the last fighter I have for you guys, so it's going to bring us to the end of the video. But I want to know what you guys have to say. Let me know in the comment section below. Which fighter are you most excited for? What fighter is missing? What fighter would you like to be added in the game? Let me know in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content I got coming your way. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.